Hi everybody, Beatle Dave again. For this video we're going to do an update of all the vinyl that I've got in the past month, well up to Friday that's just gone. So everything that I'm going to show, I haven't made any videos on it or anything yet, so there's quite a bit, so I'm going to do it in one long video. If you're starting to get bored, just forward wind it, but hopefully you will watch it from the beginning to the end. There's Beatles, there's Kinks, there's David Bowie in this lot, so there is some nice stuff. So make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or have a whiskey or can of beer or something. Sit down and just, relax while I go through some of the vinyl, that I've managed to get in the past month. So start off with, we've got the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. This isn't the one that we did the other day. This is actually a reissue from 2012. Because I'm starting to build them up again now as well. And I got this from our local record shop in Derby, BPM Records, and I paid £20 for it. Now when these first came out in 2012, I didn't actually think much to them, because I was told that these were actually just copies of CDs. Now I've got a few of them now, and to me they sound okay. On my project record player, going through my Denon amp and through my Denon speakers, they sound absolutely brilliant. They sound on par with any of the other Beatles vinyl that I've got put like that. They don't sound any better, don't get me wrong, but they don't sound any worse. So this is the cover. That's the back. I won't go through the track listing because we did one on the Hard Day's Night yesterday, didn't we? On the Greek one. But the labels on this are nice. I will give them the dues. They are nice. So that is side one. And that is side two. I actually bought this as a second-hand record from our local record shop, but I don't think it's hardly ever been played put like that. Then the interesting thing on these is when you look at them, they're made to look like the UK ones, but the catalogue numbers are completely different, aren't they? They've got like a European number on them. Lovely sounding album though, to be honest. It's really, really nice. Heavyweight record. Can't fault it. And for £20, that was still cheaper than going to HMV to pick one up. I think these usually go for about £35, don't they, in HMV? And from what I can make out, this isn't one that was from the magazine. This is like from the 2012 reissues that they did. Great, cracking little album. If you want to find out anything else about Hard Day's Night, check out the one I did yesterday on the Greek version that I've got. Also this week, this one came in the post. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Now I'm not sure if this is an American version or a Canadian version. So stereo at the front there. And it doesn't really say anywhere on it where it's actually made. I mean, it's got the American number, so it's SMAS2653. Got a bit of ringwear on the back. Front's okay. And to be honest, the spine's nice. Gatefold sleeve. Like I say, I'm not sure if this is American one, but you do get the cutouts with it, which is strange because I didn't think you actually got them with the American ones. And you get that sleeve with it as well. American, manufactured by Capitol Records Inc. USA. So it's actually in quite nice condition, this is. Side one. That is side two. Yes, I know what you're saying, Dave. Why the hell have you bought another Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Well, like I say, I'm just getting to the stage now where I'm just buying things that are slightly different. Quite happy with that. I have played it, and to be fair, this isn't a criticism, it's an observation. Although this sounds really, really nice, and I do mean nice, I don't think that's on par with the British equivalent. I think the original mono one is absolute, the original UK mono version of this is absolute masterpiece anyway, and the original UK stereo versions are very good. This is, you know, it is a close second, but I don't think it's quite as good. But that is, like I say, that's just my opinion. I'll carry on with the Beatles stuff first. There was one sec. Next up, we've got a copy of the White Album. I can hear you all saying now, Dave, why the hell have you bought that? Because you've got about 25 copies of the White Album now, haven't you? Bought it from my friends at BPM Records, and I paid £30 for it. It is a reissue, but it's a reissue with a little bit of a twist, because it's actually an Italian reissue. So it's side opener, and from what I can make out, you didn't get the poster with this, but when I was talking to the guy in the shop, he seemed to think that originally this might have come with the photos, but it wasn't 100% sure, because he was looking on a couple of sites. One site said it came with the photos, but not the poster, and another site said it didn't come with any of them. It just came like this. So it's plain white, lovely plain white cover of the Beatles double LP, otherwise known as the White Album. Everybody calls it the White Album, don't they? Even Paul McCartney would call it the White Album. Spine, everything is in really nice condition. Strange thing is, if you open it up, you see that you could actually make this into a top loader, couldn't you? Because you could stick that and then open that by the looks of it. I'll just show you one of the records. I won't show you both of them. So that is side one. That vinyl's not exactly heavyweight, but it's not as flimsy as some of the 70s UK versions, and the Apple label's nice on it. I'll just say made in Italy just there, look, you can see, probably see it better on this side. And the catalogue number is 3C164/04173. Lovely. Played this, it sounds absolutely amazing. So like I say, I paid £30 for that, and to be honest, it is virtually in mint condition. We're saying it's from around 1973 to 1976, I'd roughly say that is from. You know, it is nice, sounds nice, on par with the British pressings of that time. And it does say the Beatles there, which is embossed. Is it embossed where it's slightly sticking out? Embossed, is it? So, you know, very nice. Are you all enjoying yourselves? Next up, we've got Abbey Road. Now, I've got to say this one isn't in very good condition. I think I actually got this as a freebie when I bought a couple of other records, because I can't actually remember buying this, but it did come with some records in the week. It is an American version, so it's Apple SO383. So the back cover is basically the same as the UK one, isn't it? And then that is. And we'll have a look at the vinyl. But it has got sticky tape there along the bottom, and it's got really old sellotape here. So I think, looking at it, it is an original. But to be fair, the actual record isn't that bad a condition, it says. That's a slight little mark there, but that's just come off. So, like I say, this is the American version. That is side one. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't actually played this one yet, but it looks in really nice condition. Just say this record is in a hell of a lot better condition than what the sleeve is, and it comes in a black lined sleeve, but I don't think that's original, is it? So I don't think you got black lined inner sleeves in America, did you? You might have done, I don't know. So that's nice to have, even though, like I say, the cover is a little bit shabby or tatty, shall we say. Still nice to have though, isn't it? One of the best albums the Beatles ever recorded, in my opinion, that. American version of Abbey Road by the Beatles. And look, Paul's got shoes on this one. Look, no, he hasn't. I'm taking the mickey. We've seen if he's still all awake. Staying on with the Beatles sort of like theme, I got this one. And yes, I've got loads of copies of this. Paul McCartney and Wings Band on the Run. This is a UK version, PAS 10007. And the reason I bought this is because, believe it or not, it's in absolutely fantastic condition. Really is in nice condition. And it's got everything with it. So you get the poster, which is usually missing. Which is only one-sided though, poster. You bet you now I can't get this bloody thing all back up. So the poster, I mean, there's people on eBay that will flog you these on their own, these posters, but they'll want something like 10, 15, maybe even £20 just for the poster. Then we've got the original inner sleeve to it, which is intact, although it is slightly just coming away there, look, but that's acceptable for something from 1973, isn't it? And from what a little bit of research I've done, it is an original. It's YEX922/2. That's for side one. And then it's YEX930. Yeah, YEX930/2 for side 2. And 929, sorry. 929, YEX929 for side 1. So it could be second pressing, but it would still be classed as a first issue, wouldn't it? Because you've got the all-important Apple logo there, which on the later ones are missing, and it will say MPL, some just say EMI Records. So yeah, and this is an absolutely stunning condition. Looks like it's never been played, to be honest. So apart from that little bit on the inner sleeve, it is virtually mint, isn't it? Now how much did I pay? How much did Beatle Dave pay for it? £5. £5 that was. Which, it's not the rarest Beatles or Paul McCartney album in the world anyway, is it? Because it's sold in its millions, but to get it in that sort of condition for that price, I thought was quite good. Well, I didn't think it was quite good. I thought it was brilliant. Then I've got another copy of this. You're saying, bloody hell, Dave, how many of these do you want? I got this because this is the 11 track one, so it is on a slightly different label, and there is only 11 tracks on it. So this is on the red label, where the others were on the greyy whitey colour, weren't they? Again, didn't pay a hell of a lot for it. I think that was about £7. In fact, I remember rightly, I think I got that and that Band on the Run one off the same person, so they knocked the postage down, which was nice of them. So I think that's basically all the Beatles stuff, I think. Yes, I think that's all the Beatles stuff. Just bear with one sec. So now we've got Kinks, David Bowie, and there's something else as well. There's something else is this. This is what my missus bought me. Phase 4 stereo. So it's Decca. And it's Traxfield plays Beatles songbook. So it's like orchestral versions of Beatles songs. I haven't played it yet, to be honest. But there is some good songs on it, so Get Back, Michelle, Got to Get You Into My Life, Yesterday, Something, Hey Jude, Side 2, A Hard Day's Night, Norwegian Wood, Ticket to Ride, The Fall on the Hill, Come Together, and Obla Bloody Da. I hate that song. But, you know, I think she got me this for Father's Day, to be honest. And to be perfectly honest, This doesn't look like it's ever been played. Nice labels, look. And I have got some Beatles records like this, you know, where they're orchestral versions or instrumental versions. So, to be fair, I think this will be okay. Again, probably not worth a great deal. But when somebody buys you something, it always means something, doesn't it? So that's that one. I will try and make this video as quick as I can. We're about halfway through, folks, so now some more Kinks albums. As you know, I've been trying to like build my Kinks collection up over the past few weeks. So I think I've got the majority of the original 1960s UK catalogue now. When I say original, I mean, you know, the original albums, not first pressings. Most of these are reissues. Face to Face. This was one that PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, says I should get. Again, I was looking for an original copy, but the original copies go for daft money. So this is a reissue from 1990s. It's on Sanctuary Records, a BMG company, and just actually say published in 1965. Some brilliant songs on this. Party Line, Rosie Won't You Please Come Back, Dandy, Too Much on My Mind, Session Man, Rainy Day in June, House in the Country, Holiday in Waterloo, Holiday in Waikiki, sorry, Most Exclusive Residence Ever for Sale, Fancy, Little Miss Dynamite, Little Miss Queen of Darkness, You're Looking Fine, Sunny Afternoon, and I Remember. So like I say, this is a reissue, but it's not as good as that Lola one, in my opinion, because I know I've had to do this way to get it, but I just wish it would have been on like a reissue of the Pie label. Still nice though, and it sounds excellent. Honestly, it does sound excellent. So thank you to PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, for telling me to get this one. I think this was like when they started to experiment a bit more, wasn't it? Yeah, so brilliant. I do like it. I love that front cover as well. These aren't in order because this one should have been before it, to be honest. This is Kinda Kinks. Again, this is a very, very hard one to get an original UK copy of. This is a reissue, but I think it's a reissue from either the late 60s or the early 70s. I think it's the early 70s because it's not on the PRT label or on the Sanctuary label or anything like that. It is still on Pie. It says Pie Popular, NPL 18112, also available on cassette. And that's been stuck. That's a sticker, that is. So, you know, it is vintage, but it's not 60s vintage. I say it's 70s vintage. So side one, you've got Look For Me Baby, Get My Feet on the Ground, Nothing in the World Can Stop Me Worrying About That Girl, Nagging Woman, Wonder Where My Baby Is, Wonder Where My Baby Is Tonight, Tired of Waiting, Dancing in the Street, Don't Ever Change, Come On Now, So Long, You Shouldn't Be Sad, Something Better Beginning. 1965, Pie Records Limited, ATV House, Great Cumberland Place, London, W1. To be honest, I haven't actually played this yet because it needs a clean. But it's like on a grey and black Pie label. 1965, and it's mono. It's actually this is actually mono. It says on there, just there. Look, mono. Sorry, there, mono. Which I didn't actually realise. So that's side one. and then that is side 2. Lovely. It is actually quite a heavyweight record, so it's probably about 120, 130 gram. That's actually, I mean, I was happy with getting this anyway, but I'm even more happy now I've realised it's mono. So that's one that will be getting cleaned later today. Just a couple more now. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can. Yeah, that's nice. I don't think I paid a lot for that. I think I paid about 15 quid or £12, something like that. Where an original one's probably like 75 quid, isn't it, for that? So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Then we've got, you've probably all seen these before. And unless you don't live in the UK, if you don't live in the UK, these would be a bit funny for you. These are like compilation albums. And they're called A Golden Hour of, so you could get a golden hour of the Kinks, golden hour of whatever. And it'll be an hour's music, so it's 60 minutes of music on one single LP. So on this one, it's golden hour of the Kinks. So you've got Days, Wonder Boy, Autumn, Alamac, Waterloo Sunset, Dedicated to Follow Fashion, Dead End Street, Set Me Free, Sunny Afternoon, Till the End of the Day, Sitting on My Sofa. Side 2 is, so you've got 20 songs on this, 10 songs on each side. Side 2, Victoria, Well Respected Man, You Really Got Me, All the Day and All of the Night, Tired of Waiting for You, See My Friends, Louis Louis, Animal Farm, Shangri-La, and Where Have All the Good Times Gone. So there's actually some really, really nice songs on this. So if you're just sort of like getting into the Kinks, you want to sort of like look out for some of these, because these weren't that expensive. In fact, I bought this and the next one off the same seller, and it was done as you was buying the two. I bought one and then bought the other one. It was done as two records, as listing, and I paid something like £12 for them, and I think it was free postage. Lovely labels. If you look at this, it says I had a little bit of play, but not that much, because there's no spindle wear on it whatsoever. In fact, it might not have even been played. Looking at it, doesn't look like it's ever been played. But it's strange, because if that's the case, and you do get the original golden hour inner sleeve, that's probably worth a few quid on its own. Yeah, so that looks like it's never been played. Probably has, but not very often, right? So, and this is like a textured sleeve as well. You can feel it. There's like things sticking out of it, because it's supposed to be like a thing. But if that's hardly ever been played, why somebody wrote stuff on the back? That's what makes me laugh. Unless it was, could have been like originally a radio station copy or something, because they've actually put down when they was released and things like that. Strange, isn't it? So that's Golden Hour of the Kinks. And like I say, I got this one as well at the same time off the same person. Golden Hour of the Kinks Volume 2. This is actually harder to get than that one. But some of the songs on here you probably wouldn't know. This is from 1973, it says on there. Well, that one doesn't say. So, on this one, you get 12 songs on side 1 and 13 songs on side 2. So you're getting 25 songs. 60 minutes of entertainment. Golden Hour of the Kinks, Volume 2. Wonder Where My Baby Is. Don't Ever Change. Got Love If You Want It. Come On Now. I'm Not Like Everybody Else. Something Better Beginning. Dancing in the Street. Just Can't Go to Sleep. Long Tall Shorty. Got My Feet on the Ground. It's Alright. Don't You Fret. Don't You Fret. Now I'll be back. Side 2. I Need You. Such a Shame. Looking for My Baby. Everybody's Gotta Be Happy. Wait Till the Summer Comes Along. Beautiful Delilah. Nagging Woman. Cadillac. I Gotta Move. So Long. Nothing in the World Can Stop Me worrying about that girl. you shouldn't be sad and stop your sobbing. So basically that is like the majority of the tracks off the Kinks' first 3 albums, isn't it? Well, that's what it sounds like to me. Again, apart from someone who's just wrote April 65 there, apart from that, you don't get the same sleeve though, inner sleeve. This one, again, doesn't actually look like it's ever been played. It is a little bit dusty, but it doesn't actually look like it's ever been played. That's side one. Then that is side 2. And this is a really, really nice heavyweight record. I bet that's 160 gram easy. But that is the inner sleeve that came with it. But because I've been looking at these and I've still got to clean some of them, I haven't actually changed the sleeves because I've got like some polyline sleeves to put the records in, which, as you know, I usually do because I haven't like cleaned these yet. So that's volume 1 and that's volume 2. So like I say, if you just getting into the Kinks, you know, look out for these, because basically you've got the best of the 60s stuff, haven't you, on there, or the majority of the 60s stuff. Perhaps not the best, but and then 2 more records to go now. David Bowie, Changes 1, which was originally released in 1976, if I remember rightly. RCA stereo RS1055 HH, it says, whatever that means. And this is a British copy. So you've got Space Oddity, John I'm Only Dancing, Changes, Ziggy Stardust, Suffragette City, Gene Genie, Diamond Dogs, Rebel Rebel, Young American, Fame and Golden Years. So it's basically going up to 1975ish, isn't it? Nice photo of David there. David Bowie's greatest hits, including Space Oddity, The Gene Genie, John I'm Only Dancing, Fame and Golden Years. And that is a hype sticker that you could actually peel off. But I'm not going to, because I think it adds to it. Spine's lovely. That's the back. From the looks of this hasn't had much play either. RCA Victor. That is side 1. And then that is side 2. Quite a flimsy vinyl though, weight vinyl. You know, in the mid to late 70s, they tried to make vinyl as thin as they could, didn't they? Was it to save on fuel costs or something, or the cost of the plastic? So that's a nice one to have. I have actually got another copy of this, but it is actually well worn. David Bowie. So that is like it says there, isn't it? It is basically the greatest hits of David Bowie. But Changes 1 Bowie. And then a few years later, I think this one came out in 1981, you got Changes 2 Bowie. Now this is a reissue. This one is a reissue. This isn't an original one where that's an original one. So this is on Parlophone, not RCA. So you've got Aladdin Sane. Ooh, we love Aladdin Sane. Oh, you pretty things. Oh, you pretty things. Starman. There's a starman waiting in the sky. 1984. 1984. 1984. Ashes to Ashes. Sound and Vision. Fashion. Wild as the Wind. John I'm Only Dancing Again. And then DJ. I am a DJ. I am what I play. Don't turn around now. Turn around. Oh no. I am a DJ. I am what I play. This has got to be 188 gram vinyl. The nice thing about this is advertised as the other record, look, what we just looked at. Changes 1. And then on the back you've got most of his albums. Like I say, this is a reissue. and this is should be on parlophone, but they've still tried to make it look like it is an old RCA one. It says Bowie where it would have said RCA there. That is side one, and then that is side two. So like I say, really nice heavyweight record. Sound quality on this is brilliant as well, by the way. Better than the other copy I've got, because I've got another copy of this as well. Like I say, battered up. Got these at a good price, to be honest. Didn't get them off the same seller. Yeah, and again, you know, originals of these two albums, especially this one for some reason, are actually quite rare now, or getting there. That one you can still pick up now and again, but it's usually battered up. But you know, anything in like excellent condition or very good plus, you're talking quite a lot of money for them. But it is a nice way if you're just a casual Bowie fan, or you're just getting into David Bowie and you don't want to buy every single album like I have. And most copies I've got more than most of the albums I've got more than one copy of David Bowie, to be honest. You know, it is a nice way of getting the majority of the singles. The other one is Legacy, David Bowie Legacy. That is one that I haven't got, I don't think I've got that one. That's worth getting as well, which is basically a rehash of this anyway. So yeah, so that is my little vinyl haul for June of 2022. Now all them I've just shown you there haven't been in any of my other videos. So if you can imagine, if I'd have done them all in one great big video, you'd be talking over an hour, wouldn't you? So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope it's been a little bit of entertainment to you. If you've got any questions, or you know you want any more detail on any of them, if you want to leave me a comment, that's fine. As always, thank you to everybody that is liking my videos, viewing my videos, subscribing to my channel. You know, if you've only just come across this little channel of mine, if you've liked what you've seen, just do me a favour, leave me a thumbs up and subscribe, and then hit the notifications button, then you'll get notifications. I do try and do at least one a week. I've been a bit daft this week because I've had a long weekend off and you didn't really get any for 8 or 9 days. I've like spoiled you because I've done a load, which is okay, isn't it? As long as you don't get bored of me. As always, thank you to everybody that is supporting me in my channel. You know, liking, subscribing, leaving comments. You know, it does mean a lot to me, and I do mean that sincere when I'm saying that. I'm not taking the mickey. I do really appreciate each and every person that has the time to subscribe or has the time to watch a whole one of my videos or leave me comments. You know, I still think it's amazing in some ways. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave saying, love your records, cherish your records. Sometimes you'll have to clean your records, which I've got to do with some of these. That's why I haven't shown them yet. But above all, play your records, because that's what they're there for, to be played, isn't it? You know, keep your records clean and keep your equipment in good order. A record can technically last a lifetime, as long as you don't play it to death, you know. But yeah, so yeah, you've enjoyed my little finds for June. I've never really done one for a whole month, have I? So I might start doing these. I don't know. It depends if you lot like them or not. If you don't like them, I won't do them. Simple. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave wishing you all peace, love and happiness from Derbyshire in the UK. And this is probably going to be it now till next weekend, or maybe even the weekend after. So just be nice to one another, you know, be kind. Treat people how you want to be treated yourself. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave saying, I love you all. Thank you for all your support. And I'll catch you on the next video, which, like I say, will probably be next weekend now. So until then, it's ta-da, my duckies.